I'm back with some more Pokemon Heart Gold. And I felt like doing that. Just a quick announcement. I did do some research on one of the Pokemon I was going to use on my party, and I decided to change it up. I'm not to let you know. I was going to use a Heracross, but you know what? I decided not to. I am going to replace it with another bug-type Pokemon. But yeah. Scratch that thing. Strange shot. That's going to lower my speed one stage. And no, it's not going to be this Caterpie that I'm using. Critical hit. For those who don't know what a critical hit is, it's pretty much just the same attack, except it gets a double bonus. Ooh. Oh wow, we learned Water Gun pretty early. I learned Water Gun at like level 9. A critical hit is really, it's pretty difficult to get. What happens is, it pierces through any stat boosts. So like say someone uses 6 barriers, which raises your defense up 1 level. A critical hit will just break through that. It ignores the effects of stat boosts, and it does double the damage. So for instance, Scratch has 40 base power, so with a critical hit, it does 80 base power. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move Water Gun up to the front, because, you know, it's going to be a top priority move, and plus it's Stab. I guess I'll just run through the grass. If you don't want to run into a lot of Pokemon while you run through the grass, you can always just walk. But I prefer to run because it allows more Pokemon to pop out, and that means more training. Now, people who don't know what Stab is, Stab stands for Same Type Attack Bonus. It pretty much just adds 15% of the damage put onto one move, so with Water Gun, it's the same type as Mr. Vile. So that means that a Water Gun with the base power of 40 will turn into a Water Gun with the base power of 55. Here we're going to find an antidote, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but in that house that we were just at below, we got the Apricorn box. That is what that tree is for. That's what those trees are for. They give you apricorns, and they allow you to make Pokeballs a lot later on in the game. Gotta spray that Caterpillar with some water. Caterpie, yeah. Now, I'm not one of those people that have, like, every Pokemon in nature memorized. So I'm kind of glad that they fixed up things with the natures, how they let you know like which stat is raised, which stat is lowered. So right here's Mr. Pokemon's house, but there's a apricorn tree right here. There's an apricorn tree right by the apricorn guy's house, but I forgot to get that tree. It's a pink apricorn. Now I believe those make love balls. Love balls pretty much work better on Pokemon that are the opposite gender of the Pokemon that you're using. You must be Phoenix. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're Mr. Pokemon. Big deal. He's gonna get his, little mystery egg. Now, this mystery egg, it hatches into a Pokemon that I will be using, actually. So, yeah. So he's gonna heal up our Pokemon. I'm like, thanks, bro. And then Professor Oak's gonna come up to us, walking rather slowly. And he's going to give us a special item. which I'm not going to reveal yet, but the Pokedex. Yes. It's not a Pokemon game without any kind of Pokedex, man. So Professor Oak's in our thing, pretty much so we can check to see how we're doing with our Pokedex. And we're going to get a call from Professor Elm. So something's happened, and it does say 8:39 on my DS, but I changed the times for weird reasons. It's actually a Saturday for me. So yeah, something's happened at Newbark Town, our hometown. And here's a Pidgey. Something's happened at Newbark Town, and Professor Elm wants us to go check out what happened. For those of you who are geeks with this game, you already know what's going to happen. And that tackle did, like, nothing to us. Lols. We're going to grow to level 7. Yeah. And this is going to be another Pidgey. Level 4. I was actually thinking about using Pidgey, but I'm like, you know what? I'm already using a Pidgeot in Pokemon XD, so I'm not going to use it. Now, here's a little shortcut. Jumping off a ledge, and we're going to get this green apricorn. I'm sorry for the video sort of like slanting a little bit. That's actually me. My DS kind of moves down every time I hit the A button, or any kind of button. It doesn't really matter which one, but yeah. Let's see how Totodile's doing. Mr. Vile's wandering around. Oh yeah, wow, 6 potions. The assistant gave us 5 potions. I didn't know that. So here comes our rival. I'm gonna make the music a little bit louder because he has like the best theme music ever. So he's gonna battle us. He's the reason why Professor Elm called us, because as you'll see, he stole the Chikorita. Go, Mr. Vile. Scratch. And that does nothing. He's gonna growl us. Does this Chikorita have like a high defense nature? I really hope not. Oh, crit. Yes. Your crits mean nothing when you're fighting me. I'm okay, I'm beating you to a pulp. You haven't even hit me once. I take that back. Ah, he only did 2 damage. What a noob. That Chikorita goes down. We get 67 experience points. Yeah! We go to level 8. And we learn Rage. Humph. Are you happy you won? Yes, I'm ecstatic. Get out of my face. Do you know who I am? Okay, dude. I'm gonna make the volume a little bit lower. So we saw this guy's name. Yeah, because we're pro like that. This is actually where we get to name our rival. I know, it's been like forever. So we're gonna go get this apricorn. Let's head down here. So there's a police dude in here. Who are you? I'm the hero. So here comes Lyra. She's here to back us up because the police think that we did it. So yeah, now we get to name our rival. I don't know what we're gonna call him actually. You know what? I'm gonna name him after my best friend, Kyle. So his name's Kyle. So Kyle was his name. Yes, it was. So we give the mystery egg to Professor Elm. We get that egg back after we defeat the first gym. So he says that we need to talk to our mom, which is what we're going to do. So what mom's going to do is she's going to ask if she wants us to hold on to some of our money. So yeah, I'm going to do that. We get some money after every battle, and then we send a bit to Mom. But she will constantly call you saying that she used up your money to buy something. Sometimes it's actually pretty useful, but a majority of the time it's just like worthless berries that you don't even need. So here's Lyra with her Meryl again. And Lyra's going to teach us how to catch a Pokemon. Lyra, I know how to catch a Pokemon already. Just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? Oh my god! Lyra, there's a wild Rattata coming to attack you. Now this is actually the first time we've seen a wild Rattata. So, yeah. So, she's gonna send out her level 5 Meryl, and she's gonna use Tackle. Or Defense Curl. No matter. Yeah. So that Rattata's gonna go for the Tail Whip. Means nothing. So she's gonna even try and catch that Rattata with a Pokeball, even though she didn't even lower it that much. But then again, Rattatas, I believe, have the highest catch rate out of all the Pokemon. And there you go. So she just caught a Rattata that she's probably not even going to use, because you don't... Sadly, you don't get to battle Lyra. So she's going to give us some Pokeballs. I'm like, thanks, girl. I'll call you. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I'll see you in the next episode, where, we will actually be heading to, Violet City and battling the first few bits of trainers. I'll see you all later, once we finish saving, that is. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys later.